you have landed on Planet EDM. With transportation provided by Cube World Media. Come explore a place where the difficult takes a day and the impossible takes a week. Your one-stop shop for live media, events, and music. This is the portal where we delve deeper into the soul of EDM culture to bring to life a world that is unique to itself, where the possibilities are endless and the opportunities are plentiful. Welcome. You have now entered the matrix of Cube World Media. Here is your host, Kevin Maxwell.
Welcome to the Cube World Media podcast, hosted by Kevin Maxwell, with our very special guest, good friend of mine, partner, and entrepreneur, Nick Rose, as well as superstar DJ in the making. So, Nick, pleasure to have you here. Thank you for coming. We have a lot to talk about, a lot of things we've done together already, a lot we got planned for, a lot of things you got going too for yourself, which are great. And so we'll just get started on it. You had a wonderful DJ set here, and you spun some great music and used the LEDs and the lights to sync, and it looked pretty badass.
Had my logo behind me.
Your own logo going up in flames, what you did, and
flames
that shit was
and
sick.
The flowers blossoming.
Yeah, to go with the rose.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing, and I love the originality. I love the concept to it, and I think you got a great look and a great style. So I really look forward to seeing your original tracks coming up soon that you're working on, right? Tell us a little about your journey. I'm on a journey too, just like you, on Ableton. Same time, we're both students, but our shit's about to come out and be popping.
Yep.
So tell me about it, how it's going.
I appreciate you having me, and I just want to say the studio here is just incredible. Being able to come here, record a set, and just everything's turnkey, super easy, beautiful sound system, CDJs, V10 mixer, RMX. I mean, the setup here is just incredible. You have your logo on the back wall. Really recommend any DJ to come here and utilize that. In terms of...
Thank you. That's nice, yeah. And you know a lot of DJs too that could benefit from it and maybe grow their careers, as well as, blow up your views and stuff too.
Yeah, totally.
So happy to host you or anyone you'd recommend that's worth it,
I don't see who wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah. This is just the beginning. And then that'll be part of our documentary of Cube World Films, which we'll get into in a second.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah, but tell us what kind of music you play.
Yeah.
What do you like? Like, what is your style? Like, what are you making?
So every time someone asks me what type of music do I like, what's my style, I actually still don't even really know how to fully answer that question. I'd say, obviously, EDM, house music. So I'm guessing what I like is tech house, sometimes melodic tech house. I don't really know, but I really like Max Styler, John Summit, Prospa, these, Roddy Lima, a lot of these guys that have been, killing it lately, releasing amazing tracks. So I've been working on making tracks through Ableton, and I've been taking a lot of lessons. I've been working with Jimmy from Future Studios. Amazing to have him mentoring me and teaching me and helping me through the process.
Yeah, a great guy.
So I'll take a song, like Can't Decide by this guy Max, and I'll put it on the top, and I'm like, okay, let me just see if I can kind of recreate this in like my own way. So I'll listen to that track. Okay, what does this have in it? Okay, what kind of sounds, what kind of drums, what kind of synths, what kind of vocals? And so I started as one of my first tracks, like trying to make my own version of that song.
Cool.
Kind of like wherever he puts the vocals, like I put them. And he has like this part that goes, and I did that, but with like a different word,
What'd you use?
It's kind of like bum, 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 bum.
Yeah.
It's like very similar. It's
but
kind of,
different.
it's hard the way I just
I get it.
described
No,
it.
I get it.
But it's completely different, and it's just cool because
it's come together.
it's kind of like, and now this whole track is completely different than his, but it's like similar in certain ways. It's also teaching me, how to make a cool track. So I have this new song that's that I really like, and I've been working on a few others. I film videos for YouTubers and content creators, and always been in the content creator space. So I have a lot of connections I've kind of been realizing lately. So I'm like, why don't I use these connections to help with my music? So how can I do that? Well, I know this girl Coco Quinn, who's really into singing. She's got a couple million followers, good friend of mine. why don't I get her to sing on my track, right? She's excited to release another song on her end.
Sure.
And also blows me up with
Sure.
her huge audience and stuff.
It's a great mutual benefit.
Yeah, so we're working on 3 tracks right now, and working on the vocals for that.
Do you have any names for them yet?
Not yet. We
So
kind
it's
of
working.
still in the
in
process.
the mixing. I know it takes a while. So
I wish I could tell you right now.
Yeah. No, excited.
But no, we don't have names yet. But you know, me, her, and Jimmy are really excited about it, and she's so stoked. She wants to just do anything in terms of like making some EDM tracks and all that. So yeah, that's on the Ableton and making music side of things. That's kind of where I'm at. And I know you have been working really hard and really putting your head down and trying to learn the software as well and making some cool tracks. And you got your whole persona, Cubanoid, your helmet coming out, which I heard is going to be insane.
Yeah.
A lot of money going into that, which
gnarly.
is really cool.
Lasers, lights, fans, fucking Terminator meets RoboCop
like,
style.
That's the first I've ever
Yeah, it's going to be like a whole new superhero, like but vigilante at the same time.
That's awesome.
It's going to be sick, dude. I've been working a lot on it. Thanks for bringing up Cubanoid. You could check it out on Instagram. We just got all the Cubanoid socials. We're going to start uploading original music. So, like, the story behind Cubanoid is it's a really, like, dark persona, a dark character. And, you know, we all have good in us. We all have bad. But a lot of us fight the bad to keep saying good, right? So this is sort of like an artistic release for me to show, like, complete darkness, complete void, complete absence, complete like no empathy, complete destruction, like what bad can really be and what, you know, goes really well with dubstep and rhythm music. So there's been great inspirations for me, you know, like Sudden Death, like Excision, like Woolly. There's been a bunch of them through the past years that have actually changed my EDM genre, because at first it was trance all the way back to ATB in 1999 and even Daft Punk right before that. And then after that, it was, you know, EDM pop, Benny Benassi and all those people, David Guetta. And then after that, it was house. I loved house for a long time, and bingo players and all those dudes, Avicii and all of them.
Yeah, totally.
Yes, shout out to Avicii always. And then it just changed. So I had a big change of music, and the heavy bass started coming, the weird noises and the loudness and the heavy BPMs, and it just spoke to me. So I really like thought about it, but I always thought about it a little bit different than it is. So what I liked also growing up was underground rap and hip hop, big time. And so I liked Andre Nicotina, Smoothie, Immortal Technique, Jedi Mind Tricks, whole bunch of different people, to Gucci Mane and many others. So I thought about bringing underground trap and those ad libs, similar to how a lot of DJs are doing now, who are super headlining, like Crank That and others. And doing my own style. So they do main, you know, Travis Scott, which is great, in the mainstream stuff, but no one's really doing the underground old school stuff. So I think it'd be really cool to merge that into my EDM music. And I'm working with artists like Andre Nicotina and going to get him some samples. If he likes it, he may give it some play. And we also may be doing a show in Las Vegas. Shout out to Andre Nicotina. And so with him, you know, I figured it'd be a great start. And he's my favorite underground rapper of all time that I've idolized since a child. So, but I love EDM. So I want to bring it into the dubstep and bring his sort of underground trap, like hip hop style, into heavy, hardcore, like fast beat dubstep, make some unique, strange sounds that no one's ever heard of. It'll just fuck up your mind when you play it with the whole character and mask and everything. So, just like you said, it's a fucking artistic journey, right? Yeah. And it takes so much time. I'm not even close, you know, I'm on like lesson 11 today, but I put in 2 hours. And eventually, you know, I figured 250 lessons, then I'll be really, really good. So you just got to do 250, and then you'll be fucking badass. And then at that point, you could just create whatever sounds you want. It's all about selecting sounds, right, as you know. So putting them in the right place, tweaking them and moving them. And once you do that enough times, you'll figure out so many tricks with it. You'll be able to make crazy ass shit other people won't make. So it's really a work of labor, a work of love. I do it for free. It costs me money for my lessons, so I'm very happy to pay. Shout out to Wendell, my great music mentor, DJ Taboo. And it's an investment in yourself. Just like how you invest in yourself with your DJs and artists and music videographers, you got to pay, fucking the people you got to ride with. It's expensive, bro. And a lot of things people don't know, but we got to do for free just to get up to the next level. And a lot of DJs struggle at first to make money until they start making a lot of money. And so what I think is a great thing about you and I, that we got the same ideas on is that we're both not just DJs,
Mm-hmm.
we're producers
Mm-hmm.
as well, and we're working on it hard, and we're not giving up ever until we reach the top.
Mm-hmm.
And so I love that we're starting at the same time almost, and sort of rising up together and helping each other out in
Mm-hmm.
multiple ways to create multiple new opportunities. So
That's a great way to put it.
yeah,
That's exactly what we're doing.
yeah. So let's talk about some of those opportunities and how we met, and recently, in this past year, how it changed both of our lives quite a bit, and the lives of our good friends,
Yeah.
and greatly. So let's see. It all started with Kyle.
Yeah.
Shout out
So
to,
yeah,
tell it. Yeah.
I have a friend Kyle, and you do as well. And I was filming down the street for this creator, and he's like, "Hey, why don't you stop by? I know this guy has this really cool studio. You guys are into this, same sort of things. He's having an event tonight. Why don't you come by if you can?" And I was like, "All right, I'm always open to meeting new people, making new connections, because you never know what it's going to lead to. So it's always worth it to take that step and kind of just get out of your comfort zone. Not necessarily that I was getting out of my comfort zone, but just, hey, why not come here and meet Kevin? And he's just totally someone that I love. Like, we're into the same things. Super nice, super good at talking, your mannerisms, like everything. And I was like, wow, this guy's really cool. And why does he have 4 CDJs and a V10 mixer in this place? Like, what's going on here? Something's like not adding up. I couldn't really put a pin in it. And anyways, a couple days later, you needed help with something, and I'm sure in your head, like, why don't I see if Nick can do it?
Yeah.
He's right here, super local. And you text me something. Can you fix my,
Universal
console?
Audio.
Yeah, Universal Audio.
Yeah.
I'm like, sure, yeah, I can. I had no idea how to fix that, by the way.
I think
I'm
it was
just
a
going to go over
bitch,
and I'm
yeah.
just going to figure it out.
Yeah.
Any way I can help Kevin out, and grow that relationship. So I came over and I just made it happen, searching ChatGPT, looking up online, trying different chords. Finally, just started working.
Fucking lightning cable.
Yeah,
we learned a lot about lightning cable that night.
Lightning cable.
As we learn every day so much,
yeah.
you and I, we've taught each other
Totally.
just from raw teaching and building the place.
Mm-hmm. And then literally ever since then, we just became so close and have done so many big things, and went to Vegas together for an event Kevin was doing for Cube World Media and the ICC. And,
Tell us about the event, how the DJ set went, where it was at, and everything.
We had some really cool DJs there, Carrie Keller, Taboo. And just like the background, we had like all these like Lamborghinis, and this house, this palace was insane. And I'm DJing for a couple hours. All you guys, like, everyone was loving it. The experience was insane. I mean, you threw a crazy event.
Yeah,
it was just awesome.
That was super fun,
and we
had
like how to explain that.
Yeah, we had Secretary of State there.
Mm-hmm.
We had old school mobsters there.
Mm-hmm.
We had FBI, CIA,
Mm-hmm.
multi-millionaires, billionaires. It was quite like an eclectic group of people, you know, and they loved us. We did interviews, that are coming out, and they're gonna be part of our documentary. And then that Palace event showed us our true potential and our true power, and how much it could blow up and create things and inspire people all over the world. Got inspired over that. And I think that's where you and I said, let's do more. And let's do more events and more videography. We did the drone event here. There was the fly through the studio, which was really cool, on the Christmas party event.
Yeah.
Did the Palace event, and then we said, we're starting to get some great footage and some great drone footage.
Yeah.
And then you said, you know what, I have so much going on, and I'm building my artist brand. Why don't I bring on one of my best friends and a really talented person named Jesse Brooks? And that's how Jesse came along. So tell us a little about that.
Yeah, Jesse's just someone who I've worked with for a long time, been best friends with forever, and we've just always been really good at networking and working hard and figuring out where to really put our effort and talent into. And so I knew Jesse would be perfect working with you and everything you got going on here. He's working for a different, couple different things, and introduced him to you. And I mean, you guys hit it off super well. I've been doing a lot of stuff together. Jesse's been putting in a lot of hours and really grinding, and because there's such a big vision here.
Yeah.
Right.
It takes a lot of us to do it.
Yeah. With you, your vision, and then me and Jesse with putting the talent together, and we all really see the big picture. There's just kind of like nothing that can stop us now.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
And tell us what was born out of that, which is beautiful. We just acquired the the emails and domain names today officially, and we're
Yeah.
opening our LLC next week.
Yeah, so we're starting Cube World Films, which is just so exciting. Something that we've been really like excited to really just start and pursue, and it's gonna be doing big things around the world. I mean,
We already have some
yeah.
offers. Tell them some of our offers we have.
So well, I think that the funny story is how we were doing some filming for this guy in this warehouse, and he's starting a new or he's starting a new product, and we're like, hey, we'll do some video for you and some Instagram reels. And then you're like, why? But instead of paying us, why don't we just acquire all your assets?
Yeah, yeah. So tell them how we turned like
Yeah.
$1,000 of reels into
we
10,000 of
yeah, we
assets.
literally turned $1,000 worth of just video work into a pinball machine, a forklift. Kevin's like, well, let's just take all your stuff that you have at this business, since you're gonna go doing this next thing, and let's just give it to us, and then we'll do the video for you. And this guy's like, why not? And so
Yeah, and now we could have a valuation higher for Cube World Films, and we could even use those assets as rentals, as to move our stuff.
Yeah,
We have
exactly.
a bunch of cool neon signs, carbon fiber pool sticks, a pinball machine that we could either use or sell, and then buy more camera equipment.
Yeah.
So I showed you and taught you how to liquidate, how to
exactly.
negotiate, how to do a contract.
Totally.
And that's another beautiful part of the story of Cube World Films. It was our first success and our first official deal, and we have the assets now for our hard work, for our videos, for our edits, for our time, for our equipment, and they paid off our investment that we did, and now we have more assets to do more things with. And that was just a small example. Now we could do that 10 times a month and have 10 times the assets.
Yeah.
So I'm showing you and Jesse not just media and music stuff. We're also doing entrepreneurship. We're also doing leadership.
Totally.
We're also doing international business, which is the big picture, right? We don't just want to be artists. We also are businessmen at heart.
Yeah.
And we want to grow our empires and our kids' empires and make sure that our families and friends are taken care of.
Yeah.
So I know you're an aspiring entrepreneur and that you have a lot of passions to grow as well, and especially with Cube World Films. So our goal with it is, as you know, to go all around the world and tell the story of how it all started, just like this first podcast that we're doing together now, and look back on this years later at the huge empire that we've created and the worldwide influence that we've created, and tell the story of success, of entrepreneurship, of leadership, of hard work, of sacrifice, of hustle, of dedication, of motivation. So those are the things that I see that I love to give back to the world and American people, and teach other young entrepreneurs and people who are inspired how to grow and how to be successful. Because unlike a lot of other people, I'm not greedy. I love to teach people for free and give my secrets of success to help the next man be successful, because there's enough for all of us to be out here. And if you do that for enough people, people will appreciate you and you'll become very, very successful yourself. And I know that as a fact. So being an entrepreneur now since I was a child, I built my first website at 9 years old. It's been a long road. I'm 35 now, so it's about 26 years of entrepreneurship. And I've never been so excited and happy and able to share and mentor my knowledge with so many people and watch them grow in so many different ways, as you've seen even with Alex and others. And I'm just grateful to have you as a part of it, and I'm grateful to see where our relationship goes and what we're going to do and the future, what it holds, because the world's our oyster right now, and we have opportunities in Milan, in Sicily, in Monaco, in London, in Mexico, in Saudi Arabia, in Abu Dhabi, in Dubai to DJ, and not just DJ, do international business and create deals with people and network and connect your connections and my connections and their connections. And at the end of the day, everyone's making more things happen. So I see a really bright future for you, and beyond music even, and
exactly.
that's music's only so long, people, but you could be eternal in business and not just affect one. You could affect whole artists and whole communities and be the next Max Styler type person that inspires hundreds or thousands of other DJs to start themselves. And I think that's one of the most valuable things that you and I share in common, is that we love to give back and love to inspire people and show them through hard work and dedication that anything's possible.
What do you always say about, like, you always say this about, like, Anima Anima.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to say his name. But
Anima.
he's not just really good at DJing. He's really good at. You always say the one word. What is it? Like he's really good at. I forget what it is, but
He's really good at putting people together.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, putting people together.
And that is what everything is, okay?
Right.
I could be the best DJ in the world or the worst, but if I can't structure my life and people around me and my art and visuals and modernization, I'm not going to go too far. So sometimes it's not just about skill, it's about business. And that's where I love to talk about the media industry and why I do these podcasts and why I have other people listen and share, because no one talks about the business side behind it.
So interesting.
Right? Yes, let's talk about that, you know, because the ones that have shown great light on it are John Summit and James Hype.
Yeah.
And you see after how much fucking money you spend, you don't make that much money. It's not like this huge dream that everyone thinks it is, you know? Like, yeah, you survive good, you travel good, you're comfortable, but in comparison to what you make in business is nothing. So I really admire Excision, right? Excision is similar to what I'm saying. He said 12 years ago when he was just a DJ, aspiring artist and all that. They interviewed him on a podcast. And he says, yeah, I'm going to have a big festival. It's going to be huge. It's going to be like EDC. It's going to be Lost Lands, and this and that. And he spoke into existence years and years later. And he saved his money and invested in lasers, invested in lights, invested in equipment, invested in stages. Same things that I'm doing right now.
Exactly.
So he followed the footprint of success, and Anima did it even greater, which I'll talk about in a second. But he has like everything anyone could dream. He's not just a DJ. He inspires other people, and he created a community of specialized bass music that's never been around since before him. And now he put on guys like Wooly, Illenium, Seven Lions, all these people through the years that have blown up and are now using similar sounds to him to keep his sound relevant. So he's a genius businessman because he created something that's not going to go away, and he'll always be relevant forever. Totally. And every single time we give it to him too. I just went to a show last night, and I went to a show in Houston. It's one of my favorite people to see. Not just his music. Music's fucking amazing, but his visuals, his lights, his lasers, his coordination, his crew. And he has a crew of like 20, 30 people entourage go with him everywhere and do shit.
Wow.
It's fucking gnarly. He has a whole team, just like at Cube World I do. It's what it takes to do it. No one can do it by themselves successfully. There's no way. So the production he puts on, how fast he does, how many cities, it's just phenomenal. It's a business. It's a business structure, and he makes probably hundreds of millions of dollars doing it. And now he's so smart that he's so valuable. He's not just DJing for other people all the time, and even Insomniac does. I'm sure he does sometimes, but he's doing his own shows, his own DJs, his own events, and he's able to profit not just from the DJing part, from the stage, from the lights, from the security, from the tickets, from the food, from the beverage, from everything. So he's getting 10 incomes versus one DJ usually only gets one income. It's a genius idea. And if you want to be
exactly what you always say, like, you know, can't just do one thing. You gotta, you know, make money. I have multiple sources of income, and that's something that I've really, you know, been wanting to do lately, and been getting mentored by you in, is, you know, being also a businessman, not just a DJ.
Exactly. And that's why I tell you these stories, so you could pick up off what I've learned, research, and self-experience too. And it makes you such a better DJ, because now you're going to be able to have all the DJs work for you and with you, and be able to collaborate with you and blow you up even more. You know, if you don't have the funds, or you don't have the time, or you don't have the energy, it's really difficult. But with business, anything's possible. In a year, your 3 years of hard business, you change your life forever. 3 years working a regular job, you'll probably be doing the same thing. So that's the beautiful thing about entrepreneurship, and that's why I love teaching and showing guys like you. And I don't just speak about it, I do it by example. I go out there in the real world, invest. You saw what I did. Flew to Mexico, did the tequila deal, came back, have the footballs and basketballs coming from China already. And like, I'm making all types of moves for many reasons, because I want to reinvest it in other startups like you guys and Cube World Films and people I believe in, who I've done a tremendous amount for, and you guys have done a tremendous amount for us. So together we're doing some serious shit. We have a St. Patrick's Day Cube World Films trip planned to Houston, Texas, to do a nightclub with shout out to David Lewis and Mays Auctions, 22,000 square feet. And our job would be to set it up, fill it up, and DJ. He gives us the fucking space ready to go. Just no credit required, just off Kevin Maxwell's word. So it's beautiful, you know. And I have these relations with good guys like him that are solid motherfuckers. And we've always done good business, and we've always took care of each other, same way that you and I have. And so the idea behind it is when we treat people right and we connect the right people, more and more business grows. And we're going to go there. Who knows what we're going to do, but we're going to do something, and we're going to get some footage, and it's going to keep adding to our overall dream of building the documentary. And once Cube World Films has the documentary and then sells it to a Netflix or a Warner Brothers type person, we're going to have a huge budget and be able to film real films of all types of businesses all over the world, and real DJs showing their life's experience and growth all over the world. And who knows, it could turn into a multi-series DJ documentary on Netflix, and we just created something very, very special.
I would love to see that.
Yes.
You know, that's something I would want to watch right now.
Oh, I'd watch it right now. Like, how did this even start? How about this one? How about
Totally,
that one?
right?
So many people
It's so
would.
interesting.
Yeah, I came up with that idea recently, and
That's sick.
I think that's where Cube World Films is going.
Yeah.
We're the test pilot for it, and once it becomes successful, then it's just fucking on from there, and it's like a fucking series. And then we tell the history of music too, and in artistry and DJ and magistry and like all that, costume and VJs and DJs and all that, you know, and it's really interesting. And Genetic told me this. Shout out to Genetic, great graphic designer, artist, VJ, DJ, all kinds of things. That dude's super special. He's the one building my Cubanoid mask, my character, my animations, and he does Excision's animations. He does Jennifer Lawrence animations. He does like the best of the best for Paramount, Sony, all of them, right? And he says, I love your idea so much, and I love your character and your vision. I'm happy to contribute any way that I can to help it grow, and I'm going to make sure I do my best in my artistry to make you unique and special to match your growth and success. So with people like that behind me is the same thing. Now let's go back to Anima. And he, by the way, he helped Excision too. But let's go back to Anima. Anima has the same thing as a Genetic. He has his own version of Genetic, I'm sure, that does Anima style stuff, really great stuff. I saw Anima at the Spear, was amazing. Anima's music, you take away all the lights, all the stuff, it's cool, it's slow, it's chill, but it's not as exciting at all, dude. It's really not. Everyone knows that, but it's still good music. It's different. You can mix it with vocals, make it go crazy, but the original stuff is very slow, very melodic, very similar. But you mix it with super dramatic scenes and effects and falling people down holes and robots and shit like that, like it makes it 100 times better. 100 times better. I love it, dude. I think it's fucking some of the best artistry ever put together, even better than Insomniacs or Tomorrowland's. I think his show beat Unity and Illenium. And I love Illenium's music a lot more. And it's just, he's so on point. He's so professional. He's so serious. He's so in character, and he's unique and he's different. And people like that. They don't want the same type of person. They want to see some different, weird, something interesting, new style. And I think he captivated the world with it ever since he did his print work show in London on the drop-down waterfall LED behind him. It blew the world's mind. And so I watched that live when it happened, and I said, this dude's going to be someone special. And that was a few years ago. And then, of course, look what happened. He had Tiesto, the legend, the biggest DJ ever on earth, which I love Tiesto, and opening up for him at the Sphere. He chose Tiesto, which is amazing. And he's been producing for a while, aging for a minute, and no one really knew that. But he really just blew up in the past few years. And now he's on top of the world and is probably one of the highest paid DJs on earth. And also, though, the other part about business, he has what I think, I don't know for sure, more business people around him than anybody. He probably has the best designer on earth, mentors. He's got finance behind him. He's got investors. He's probably got his own money. He's probably got all kinds of things, right? Arts, graphics, costume, everything. And with all that, they make him like a superhero. He's just so fucking badass, and his own decks and own designs. Like, feels just crazy. And that's what you have to be the best these days.
Exactly.
That's what it takes. You know, no one cares if you're just a regular DJ or mix other people's music. Even have your own music's not a big deal. You got to have the whole package. The persona, the character, the music, the skills, the body language, the lights, the visuals, the VJ, the graphics, and it's all got to be synced to be so unique that it blows people's mind. And so that's a big goal that I've had since building Cube World Media. As you see downstairs, upstairs, I incorporate all of those things to prepare you for a live set,
Yeah.
prepare you to be on a festival main stage, and really grow that idea so that other DJs can know what it feels like and knows what it takes. So
Yeah.
when I practiced down there for not even that long, I felt so natural going up in front of 1,000 people and just DJing something genre I don't even know, because I had practiced down there and I felt confident and I knew that the worst I could do is not too bad.
Yeah.
So, and it came out cool. Girls were loving it. They came out on stage, hugged me and stuff, said keep going all night. Like, it was fucking crazy. And then Peter G came and we did a back-to-back. Shout out Peter G. And that fool just went crazy. And it was fun. And I was hitting the effects and just fucking around with him, having a good time. And people were dancing around us. And like, it just was such a good time at the Plush Lifestyle party. Shout out to Jim from Plush Lifestyle, Huntington Beach. I love what you do. And it was a great time. And my brother came to watch me. His friend came. My wife came. And they're all front row. And it just was so like special to me. It changed my life. And it literally said, dude, if you could do this on your first time, fucking anything's possible, bro. Anything. And so it inspired the fuck out of me. And thank you, Ben Snowden, for the invitation. And now the whole Vegas Strip is open. You know, I have the meeting people there, great guys, connections, and they're offering me places. They're saying, when you're ready, come down, man. When you have your mask, let's hit this shit. Want to do Audio Bar Takeover? Let's do it. You want to do Ahern? Let's do it. So we already got now Audio Bar. Shout out to Audio Bar Takeover coming up in April. And we got the Ahern Hotel that we're in negotiations with for doing a large-scale event there as well for the ICC and the KubeCoin conference that we're going to do for cryptocurrency investors. So as you see now, the whole story's coming together. We're doing the artistry, we're doing the connections, we're building the business, we're doing the networking, doing the VIP, we're doing the underground, we're doing the stages, we're doing the lights, we're doing the lasers, it's doing the films, we're doing now production. Everything's coming together, and as one person keeps coming in, other people want to invest and grow too, because they see the vision's pretty damn serious, and they don't want to miss out on the big piece of the pie that it's all going to be. And that's the beautiful thing I love about startups. It's really hard in the beginning. It's fucking sacrifice, blood, sweat, tears, money, just like DJing. It's the same. It even takes longer. But the reward is so fucking large at the end. You're set for life, or you can reinvest that and grow it tenfold. So I've noticed that with startups. That's why I believe in it. You know, I know it's a small startup right now. It's growing. We got a few locations. We got a good amount of people, but it could be one day all over the country and all over the world. So people already wanted to franchise it in Mexico. They want to do Cube World Media there. Once they see us in Italy and Europe, you never know what the type of connections could come out of there.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's what I'm really excited to speak into existence, to talk about and do. These are real things that are coming to Cube World Media and Cube World Films. And I'm just super excited to have you here and be a partner in many things, be your friend, be your fellow DJ, fellow student learning with you on all types of things. And I think we're going huge, huge places together. And this is just the beginning.
It's a great way to put it. I mean, everything you just said is exactly the vision like I was talking about in the beginning. You know, we all see that vision, and Jesse as well.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's cool that we're doing something something that we just love too.
Yeah.
Like we have such a passion in all this.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
You
all
know?
of it.
And so do what you love, they say. And we're doing it in a smart way with the business side of things, with like, you know, doing it in all these different aspects. And I'm just really excited.
Yeah, and they always say, you know, if you do something that you love, you'll never have to work another day in your life.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah, and that's what I live by. That's why I do what I love. I always do what I want. I do what I feel is right, and then I just go full forward with it. So, you know, with that, we'll conclude this episode. We'll do a follow-up. Great one, Nick.
Exactly.
Appreciate it. Nick Rose, fellow partner, friend, DJ, entrepreneur, many things, soon to be many more things. And this is your host, Kevin Maxwell with Cube World Media. Thank you guys for watching. See you soon.
Thank you.
And it took my soul. It took my soul. Oh, I sing the blues when I'm on my own. When I get my hustle on, I'm like a dog with a bone.
It's a cruel world that we're living in when you ain't got no home. I caught my bed with a woman in it, and it took my soul. Well, I sing the blues when I'm on my own. When I get my hustle on, I'm like a dog with a bone. And it took my soul. It took my soul. Oh, I sing the blues when I'm on my own. When I get my hustle on, I'm like a dog with a bone. It's a cruel world that we're living in when you ain't got no home. I got my bed with a woman in it, and it took my soul. Well, I sing the blues when I'm on my own. When I get my hustle on, I'm like a dog with a bone.
If you don't like something, change it. If you don't like your job, quit. If you don't have enough time, stop watching TV. Life is simple. If you're looking for the love of your life, stop. They won't be waiting for you when you start doing things you love. Stop overanalyzing. Life is simple.
Your body.
If you don't have enough time, stop watching TV. Life is simple. If you're looking for the love of your life, stop. They won't be waiting for you when you start doing things you love. Stop overanalyzing. Life is simple. Life is simple. be like that. Everywhere I go, collateral effects. All the boys say I'm a little salty, but they kinda like it when I get a little ballsy. Gotta level up, gotta get naughty. They're about to leave when my legs get posse.
lost in space where stars don't guide. Adrift alone on the endless tide. You are my lighthouse, my beacon true. Through the void, I'll find my way to you. 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 I'll find my way to you.
It's giving Queen, Gaga, it's giving iconic drama, it's giving Vogue, 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 it's giving life, goals, it's giving Mariah, diva, it's giving rainbow, era, it's giving Queen, Gaga, it's giving iconic drama, it's giving Vogue, Vogue, it's giving Madonna, Vogue, it's giving life, goals, it's giving Mariah, diva, it's giving rainbow, era, it's giving Queen, Gaga, it's giving iconic drama, it's giving Vogue, Vogue, it's giving.
like what you got there. Let me show you what I got. Check this out. What you got there. Let me show you what I got. Check this out.